Welcome to the 72nd Annual Writers Guild Awards. His credits range from CNN to Coyote Ugly. He's been murdered on CSI, debated David Duke on Bill Maher, made award-winning documentaries for PBS, hosted America's Funniest Home Videos, and he's been picketed by Westboro Baptist Church. Please welcome the host of Sirius XM's Tell Me Everything, John.
And welcome to the 72nd Annual Writers Guild Awards East. Thank you for being the most moral of all the evil people in Hollywood. It's an honor to be here. The only thing this award tonight has in common with impeachment is that these nominated writers, like our president, earned it. We are doing this the day after witnesses have been blocked, 2 days before we will have an impeached president during his trial give a State of the Union address, 3 days before one of 4 70-year-old white people win the Iowa caucus. This impeachment is a lot like the script for Marriage Story. I don't know why you're crying. You always knew this wasn't going to have a happy ending. I also want to take a moment at the very beginning to apologize personally to everyone associated with Mad About You reboot on Spectrum. This is a sincere apology. I am here to say I take back my words. It turns out Ken Starr at an impeachment trial is actually the worst possible 90s reboot we could have. 20 years ago, Ken Starr impeached a president for lying about fellatio. This week, Ken Starr performed fellatio on a lying impeached president. Now, I got to take a moment. I'm so thrilled you're all here. I want to thank the Writers Guild. They're not paying me, but can I show you what they gave me backstage? This is a one-of-a-kind. One-of-a-kind. Right? Marvelous Mrs. Maisel cosmetics case, designed just for me. I thought after this year you guys were done with packaging, but I mean, this is great. If I may, seriously, Amazon, this is amazing. This makes me proud to cover your share of America's tax burden. Thank you. Now, for everyone here who is nominated for a BAFTA tomorrow in London, welcome to the Layover Awards. We hope you enjoy your temporary stay. I know you've all got to get out of here to wait online in TSA tonight dressed like this. I can promise you this award show will be at least 1 hour shorter than last year's because none of you were thanking your agents this time. They feel 10% of your pain. It's okay. No, it's an exciting time. Listen, back in 2010, there were only 212 shows in production for television. Last year, there were 540. I'm inspired. This means there have never been more opportunities for talented writers to work for 3 weeks, and that means a lot. And I'm just honored personally to be here tonight because on a personal level, the artists in this room don't just represent the best of their craft. I deeply believe, and I mean this, the writing that is honored here tonight helped keep America sane when America needed it most. Seriously, the quality of the nominated work, all of it, except, Dolomite, because you're all racist and ignored that, but other than that, don't boo, it makes you more like the Oscars in that one way. But thank you, Dolomite fans. It's a great movie. But right now, if you watch our news at this point in time, you know America looks like the Three Stooges directed by Leni Riefenstahl. We've lost our mind as a country. I call it what the fuck fatigue. Our outrage circuits are burned out. Football jocks are now the leading moral voice of social justice. Legal weed is more popular than the 2 political parties keeping legal weed illegal. The Christians have elected Caligula, and America is like a primetime soap opera. This is not us. Our country has never needed great storytelling from brilliant artists. and powerful, meme-inspiring, topical late-night comedy more than it does right now. In 2019, these writers didn't just entertain us, they created stories that held our brains together, even dark stuff. Because of the writers in this room, Americans this year said, "I thought Hitler was adorable, and I wish I could get more Chernobyl." Of course, Jojo Rabbit tells the story of a lonely little Nazi boy whose imaginary friend is Adolf Hitler. I really like my leather-bound Guild copy of the original draft, the Stephen Miller story. Thank you. Don't lose me now. No. Either we're against the bad guys or we're not. Sorry, come with me on this magic ride. Listen, this was an incredible year for diversity in Hollywood. In fact, there was so much diversity this year, it got its own table. Congratulations, right there, guys. Governor Cuomo finally came around on tax breaks related to having more diverse writers' rooms, which is great because it allows more bitter, angry old white guys to blame diversity for them not getting gigs. This is a bill that was championed for years by the Guild. For years, dedicated, impassioned Writers Guild of America East brothers and sisters made the ultimate sacrifice for you. They took trains to Albany. So we want to thank you for hiring so many diverse writers, because let's be honest, Tyler Perry ain't doing it. So, yeah, I went there. It's all right. I know. I'm very white. I'm Irish, Danish, German, which means I get drunk, hide the Jews, and look for them. The point is, there's a lot of new names this year and so many new platforms. Let's hear it. My God, all the new platforms for quality broadcasting. I had to get Quibi, I had to get Tubi, I had to get Crunchyroll. Since I came out here, 5 more web channels have popped up, and 3 of them somehow have nominations tonight. Everything is streaming. I can't keep track. We are in the golden age of streaming, but can I say one critical thing? CBS All Access? Real? Oh, yeah. I know CBS has had it tough. They had to cancel The Code and Happy Together and Ransom and Les Moonves, but now, if I want to watch Captain Picard, I have to get a subscription? How many more things do we have to subscribe to? This is going to be the new debt bubble, people. I just defaulted on 3 networks last week. I mean, I want to watch Captain Picard, so it means I have to help finance God Friended Me? I did. Set phasers to shill. It is exciting that there are so many great stories about women among this year's nominees. Russian Doll, Handmaid's Tale, Unbelievable on Netflix, Booksmart, my God, what a script, Little Women. And more women are nominated for screenplays than ever before. I have no jokes for that. I just think it's awesome because we hear a lot of talk about how Hollywood has responded to Me Too, but I actually think we need to talk more about how Hollywood has led on Me Too. I know there's a long way to go, but I'm telling you, the entertainment industry stood up and established a model for other businesses about telling powerful men, no boo-boo, you can be replaced. This industry led on that, and I'm sorry, but for all that's wrong in our culture, for all that's wrong in our government, for all the divisions in our society right now, there's so much we're doing right. And I thought of this when I just watched The Loudest Voice on Showtime. Amazing, amazing writing, amazing production. And it's the story of a powerful man, one of the most powerful men in the world, the president of Fox News, who got away with it for years, as long as he could, until justice and decency finally won out, which always happens. And I don't want to sound preachy, but I'm just so honored to live in a country where at least one president can't get away with sexual abuse. Let it flow, it's all okay. It's a dark time, and we look to you because we can't look to the politicians. Kid Rock might actually run for the U.S. Senate this year. Kid Rock is going to run for Senate. And I promise you, if he runs, I will run against him after changing my name to Kid Paper. Thank you. You kept America sane. Let's have a show.